Today we'll be walking through my 4-unit apartment complex, specifically one of the units that we just turned over. We're going to be showing you the renovation, the before and after, diving into the numbers and the cash on cash return that we got out of it. And then finally, we're going to be going over a couple tips that will save you a ton of headaches during the turnover process. Not going to lie, I was very nervous to do this in person. I attempted, as you can see in this video right here, tips on what can save you tons of money when turning over a unit. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right. I was too nervous of a tenant coming out here and being like, what the is this guy doing right here? So for the attempt, why don't you just go down and give your boy some love, hit the like on this video and subscribe. Just to give you all some context, we purchased this 4-unit apartment complex in December of 2020. What we did is we did an FHA 3.5% down loan, meaning that you have to live in one of the units for a year, and we rented out the other units so that it could supplement our mortgage, and we honestly ended up making $800 while living there. When we first purchased it, 3 of the 4 units were highly distressed, and we had to go in there, renovate them, kick out the tenants that were just destroying the property and smoking inside the units, punching holes in the walls, as you'll see later in this video. And we had to pretty much revamp the whole property. So you could fully understand the distress of this unit before renovation. I'm gonna be showing you a video right now. All right, everybody, we're about to watch the video of the before we did any renovations to the property, and you can get an idea of the distress level of this unit. All right, so just looking at it right now, you see that huge hole right there. I have no idea why there would be a hole right there, but you know what? To each its own. You can also tell right here that they did not do a good job patching the wall. I guess I should tell you, they didn't move out. They actually weren't paying for months and they were smoking in the unit. We got them evicted and they actually waited to the very last day just to cause more harm. They had somewhere to go, but they just wanted to, I guess, get back at us because we were evicting them. But anyways, as you can see, more patch jobs that are not good. Everything was white. There was no laundry in this unit. As you'll see in the renovation video, that there will be a laundry right in this space, but there was no laundry. They actually had to go down in the basement, which was not good at all. I mean, look at the tile and the backsplash on here. They have these stickers on there that I have no idea why. I guess they're decorative. They look horrible, but yeah, we definitely changed that and make this kitchen look a lot better. Yep. I mean, we're going down the hall right now. There's a huge hole. I mean, I guess they got mad because they didn't have their Dunkin' iced coffee in the morning, but to each its own. All right. So, I mean, you come into the bedroom. It looks kind of the same. We replaced the carpet, but yeah, I mean, all this was just, you know, a mess. All right. So you saw the unit before renovation. Let's see it after. As you can see, we're going in from the outside right now. Still some stickers on the windows, but we fixed the hole. The hole is better. As we go through, the last tenant actually left their TV stand, which is really nice. We painted the fireplace black, made it a little bit cooler. There's our laundry right there. This is where we added laundry. Easy place to put it. Have a little table right next to it. Painted everything blue. So we went with the blue and white look. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this look right now? We kept the fridge because it was okay. We got a new microwave for it, and we put in a new range and a new oven. We actually did an epoxy finish for the countertop. Has anyone had any experience with that? Because so far they've been holding up really well, and it's a very cheap way for a countertop. And also it looks good. As you come through the kitchen, you're walking down the hallway. That's the new LVP we put down. We put down new carpet as well. Got rid of the last carpet in the padding. Pretty much painted throughout the whole unit. You can't really tell because it's a tight bathroom right here, but we did redo the floors. We redid this surround right here. We put in a new vanity. Yep, there's a vanity right there. New flooring. That's the main bedroom, new carpet. As you can see, the renovation was very cosmetic. Besides the fact that we completely gutted and redid the bathroom, it was very easy. And as a first-time landlord, my wife and I were able to do majority of the work ourselves, which saved us some money. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, my wife and I, we are not handy whatsoever, but we did go on YouTube University, which helped a ton. Now, how much did we spend on this? We ended up putting $13,164.02 between taking out all the junk of the unit, new flooring and carpet, new countertops, painting throughout the unit, a brand new bathroom from the studs up, adding in a laundry hookup and a laundry machine, and a deep clean because it was very, very needed. Now, as I stated earlier, this unit was rented for $1,100 before the renovation. Now the property is rented out for market rent, which is $1,450 per month. That is a $1,400 rent and a $50 utility fee for trash, water, and sewer. So to find out our cash on cash return, we'll take the $350 extra a month, multiply that by 12 months, which is $4,200 more a year that we'll be getting from this unit. Now we'll take that $4,200 of income and we'll divide that by the expenses of turning over this unit, which were $13,164.02. After doing this equation and putting it into the calculator, you get a drumroll please, 31.9% cash on cash return, which honestly I will take any day. Now, lastly, I'm going to end this video with 3 tips that are going to keep you from having a lot of headaches during the turnover process. And these 3 things are things that my wife and I actually did wrong the first time and learned from. You know that saying, you win or you lose? I like to look at it differently. You either win or you learn. Before putting a tenant in this property, take a video walkthrough of it after the renovation. That way you can see if there's any holes in the wall, you can see any, distress marks throughout the property, and you can see the overall condition so that when that tenant does move out in 6 months to a year or even 2 years or whenever they move out, you'll be able to see the condition when they moved in prior to them leaving. This will save you a ton because now the tenant can't really come back at you and fight you about it because it's evidence right there on video that you have and stored. That will save you from a huge headache. We've had that happen multiple times where we did not have video evidence, so our property manager now does that every single time. I would argue to say this is actually the most important, which is when you go to renovate a unit and turn it over, anything that's wrong with the unit or the property, just get it done the right way. Typically, doing it the right way tends to be more expensive, but getting it done right, giving a great place for the tenant, and having to eliminate any further problems that putting a Band-Aid on something would cause eliminates a lot of headaches. And I'll be the first one to admit that when my wife and I purchased our first property, we were trying to save a buck. We would do everything ourselves, look on YouTube, even if it was half-assed or it just did not look as good. And I get it, when you first start off in real estate, it's extremely hard to save up a lot of money for the purchase and the renovation. But I promise you, it really does make a difference. Now, when purchasing a property, I have a rule of thumb where I have 10% more of what I thought the cost would be to renovate the property in reserves for when we actually go to renovate, because more times than not, you're actually going to be over budget than under. Now, last thing I'll say to you is make sure not to cheap out and don't get the unit or property cleaned. And then also don't cheap out on the pictures. Not getting the property cleaned is a big no-no from the start. And quite honestly, if they notice it, you probably already know about it. So there's a big elephant in the room and you just want to avoid that. Also, it kind of tells the tenants what kind of landlord you are. And then with the pictures, you want to put out the best representation of the unit or property that you can online to attract as many people to come to the property. The last thing you want is to have a unit for rent and nobody comes. I'm not saying go out there and pay $1,000 for pictures. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but invest in maybe a camera if you're thinking about taking the pictures yourself, or tell your property manager that you want professional photos done. Just even spending $100 or $200 will go a long way, and you're probably going to end up getting a better tenant that way that will respect the property. I hope this video was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed it. As I grow this channel, I plan on doing more videos like this, but actually in person and not wimping out and doing the videos in person. But anyways, I hope it was entertaining. Thank you so much for watching if you stayed to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.